Who's starting?
You go. Welcome to Superhero Day, Day 3 of Imagination Camp. Our first activity today are going to be laser shooters. So for our laser shooters, you're going to need the cup provided by the library. You're also going to want some tape, either duct tape or clear tape. You're going to want the balloon, and you're going to want the pom-pom.
And don't forget scissors.
So to get started, your cup should have a hole in it, but if it doesn't, you'll want to cut around the small edge, or the small side of the cup, and then you're going to want to tie your balloon like this, like as if you were tying off a balloon that you already blew up. So then the next thing you're going to do is on the thicker part of the balloon, you're going to cut off just the top on both sides. So you want to have a knot on one side, and you want the other side to be open. After you have your balloon cut, we're going to wrap it around the top of the cup, the bottom of the cup. So what we just cut, you're going to wrap it around the bottom of the cup, and then you want to duct tape it, because when we're flinging, the balloon might come a little bit loose. So you can use whatever duct tape you have at home, or regular tape. Maybe if you have a favorite superhero, you can use those colors, and then you can color it in as well after you're done assembling. So we have our balloon taped, we have the stringy here to shoot, and we are ready to shoot some lasers.
Today we're going to be making our superhero cups. The library is going to provide you with a roll of toilet paper, or an empty roll of toilet paper, some string, and you guys can go ahead and assemble it. We're going to go ahead and cut all the way down the center of our toilet paper roll. We are going to then want to put at least 3 paper holes on each side, like that. You want to kind of line them up. You can then decorate it with some foil or paint or markers or whatever you would like. You then are going to decorate it with all these things, and then you can lace it up the back with your string that we have here so you can wear it on your cups. Some people might be able to do it without. Some people maybe need to have their string on there.
The science challenge for today is to make an anemometer so that we can test the wind speed for Wonder Woman. So for our supplies, you should have 4 bathroom cups, 2 straws,
A pencil,
and a tack from the library. You're also going to need a stapler or tape and a Sharpie marker to mark where you're at.
take a long pause here. Okay. We're going to then take our straws, and we are going to then attach them with our stapler or with tape, and I just use the edge because it's easier to get the stapler in there. You might need somebody to help you out with this, but you're just going to staple it like this. You're going to then go ahead and put your other cup in the opposite direction, like this. So the wind can catch it. You're going to do the exact same thing with this one. I didn't get the staple in all the way there. Now, meteorologists use this because if a storm comes along, they're going to want to know how fast the wind is coming. Is it going to destroy buildings, or is it going to be just a nice breeze on a beach? So these are tools that meteorologists will use. So now we have our cups. This is how they're going to look. They're going opposite ways, and they're attached. We're going to then take a piece of tape And we're going to try to attach it right in the middle. And we're going to make sure that we have a 90-degree angle. So that's going to be like what a square would look like if you don't know what a 90-degree angle is. And it's a little tricky because it's hard to get your hands in here. You guys will have smaller hands than me. But you're going to want to try to do that. You might need an adult to help out with it. And the first piece of tape doesn't have to look super nice. It just needs to kind of get there. Oops. You're going to want to then add another piece because obviously it's not secure all by itself. There we go. So now we have it all by ourselves. We're going to want to attach it to our pencil. But before we do that, we're going to take 1 cup. We're going to want to make sure that we put an X or some kind of mark or symbol on it. Because when we go to try to figure out what the speed is of wind on that day, we're going to want to count how many times it goes around, and we want to be able to see that X or circle or whatever you use to do that. We're going to take our pencil then. We need to have at least a really good eraser on the end of that because we're going to stick the tack that we have here in it. You're not going to want to make it too tight because you're going to want to make sure that there is no friction from the straw and the pencil. We're going to then stick it there in the center of our straw, like so. And then we can go outside and see how windy it is. Or if it's not a windy day on the day that you do this, you can use a fan.
No, not camera. Ooh, there you go. Zap! Boom! Kablam!
Thanks for joining us at our Imagination Day camp. We hope you had as much fun as we did.